ice in a cube. Come on, y'all, let's discuss. That's the frame. Dropping hitters to his foot and lame to shame. Hilarious for real, got the nation on the buzz. Got them tuning in like they addicted to the love. She the queen of the trends, no fake, no frauds. Unpacking every topic, flipping all the odds. From city lights sparking to the Capitol wall.
Okay, let me add myself. Say, hey y'all, hey. I don't know why this is not full string over here on YouTube. Hey y'all, hey, welcome to 2D Talk Sis. Y'all been a long day. How have y'all day been? Because today is Thursday. I cannot wait until Friday. When I tell y'all it was a long day, what I have done so far is, let me cut this down so you won't hear an echo. So what I have done today, I got up, of course, get the kids ready, drop them off at the daycare. I go to work. Yesterday I did 10 hours, but today I only did like 8.5, 9. Got off, went to the grocery store, came home and cooked, made some spaghetti and some cheese bread and tilapia. Some fish, fried some fish. So I'm just getting done with that. I'm gonna have a drink tonight, y'all, but I ain't trying to. I don't know if I can show the label or whatever. I ain't finna drink too much because I also got my water here because I don't want to be slurring my words up in here. Okay. Share the live, share the live. Invite people to come on in so we could talk about it, so we could discuss about what everything that happened today. Because a lot of stuff that happened in politics and in trending news. I was like, Lord have mercy. So after I made the dinner and fixed the kids, you know, the kids. Y'all, I need to be more like my mama and be like, if you don't eat what I done get, then you ain't eating. Because I thought I told you I made the spaghetti, the cheese bread, and the fish. Then the 4-year-old, my husband made her some French toast sticks. The 11-year-old come like, I don't want any of that. I don't eat spaghetti anymore. Then so I made her some fries, right? She's like, I want some fries. So I made her the fries, give it to her. These don't look like the fries that you usually be putting on here. These look thick. I don't want the. I said, well, you going to harm me today, goddammit. Because who? See, you keep playing with me. You're testing my gangster. Then she, well, maybe if you just put some cheese and cheese and bacon on it and make it loaded, then, I eat it then. You gonna eat it or you gonna go hungry tonight? Cause not tonight, okay? Not today. So let me pull up this. This is what I want to talk about, y'all. Gavin Newsom then pissed Maga off. You hear me? All the way off. What he did is what your Democrats should have been doing. When Michelle both said, I disagree with it when she said it from the beginning. When they go low, we go high. No, when they go low, we go to the devil's balls. Okay, we go to Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings, where the fire and stuff was at, where they was at the end. Okay, we go to the crust. But Gavin Newsom gave Maga a taste of their own medicine, baby. And Fox News is in a titsy. They got their pennies in a bunch. They ain't liking it at all. Do you hear me? Absolutely at all. They ain't liking it. But let me put my comments up. And come on, YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm almost at my goal for what I need for YouTube. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And come on, y'all. Let's discuss. So let's get into this Gavin Newsom, right? He is the governor of California. So he's one of the ones who, it's supposed to be California, Illinois, some of the Democratic controlled states are going to fight this Republican gerrymandering that's happening in Texas. Because if y'all been following Texas, Republicans are trying to redraw the maps. The problem is the maps are drawn every 10 years. When the census come out, it only been 5, but they trying to redraw the maps because this administration policies are not like, they're not like. And whether it's the Epstein, whether it's the immigration, picking people up at Home Depot, whatever, they feel like they're losing their support base, and come the next election, they may not have the majority the way that they do now. So what they're doing is they're getting rid of seats in Texas and making it, and they're going to get 5 more Republican seats in Texas. So Gavin Newsom said, "Well, oh y'all want to play them games? Y'all want to play them games? Because you know what? I'm about that life now." So Gavin Newsom said, you want to see a bitch go down a slide?" Gavin Newsom said, "You want to redraw maps, huh? Hold my bill. Give me a pen. We're gonna redraw some maps around this mother." So he had threatened Texas that if y'all go and do this illegal shit that you doing in Texas and we redraw the maps to give y'all 5 more seats, the Democrats will redraw our maps and give us more seats. So we will still outnumber y'all. If y'all want to play dirty, y'all want to play, say hello to my little friend. So Gavin Newsom. So that's what he did. So now, also, I don't know who's in charge of his social media now, but he's also he's making the Republican the Maga. I want to say not the Republican because there is a difference between true Republican and this new cult that's then came up there. But hey, but he have what he did is his social media. He's been going and posting like Trump. You know how Trump will post in all capital letters and how he be name calling people and things of that nature. So Gavin Newsom went and posted it in the same tone and stuff as Trump did. Now Fox News is mad as all outdoors. They spent the whole day talking about how childish that is and blah blah blah, but never said it was childish when Trump was doing it. But now they're calling it childish. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. Uh oh. Did I go over too far? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try to pick up my phone on TikTok and show y'all my computer screen, but on YouTube I'm gonna just show y'all. I'm gonna screen. Oh, yeah. Let's get into it. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's get into it. Okay. This is, I want to say MSNBC. That's what I'm sharing.
Republicans, quote, snowflakes in all caps. In another, he says this, quote, Donald is finished. He is no longer hot. First the hands, so tiny, and now me, Gavin C. Newsom, have taken away his step. Many are saying he can't even do the big stairs on Air Force One anymore, uses the little baby stairs now. Sad, referring to a picture of Donald Trump alongside Vladimir Putin. He just wrote, vaxxed. And Newsom has already captured the visual style of the quintessential Trump post. There's the retweet of Gavin Newsom holding an American flag, or maybe the real winner, a portrait of himself surrounded by Kid Rock, Tucker Carlson, and Hulk Hogan. Newsom's social media campaign is clearly getting under the skin of many on the right.
I don't know what he's trying to do, but it comes across as childish. And you're the governor of the biggest state in the union. What are you doing?
This is a sitting governor. You know, those are Congress people. And it feels like we're watching a summer camp skit. We're watching slam poetry. We're watching these attention seekers that are just so wrapped up in clickbait, and they are supposed to be governing.
Now, hypocrisy is dying a sad and tragic death right now.
How they don't like what Gavin Newsom is doing because, and he's supposed to be a governor and everything, but he's mimicking Trump, and Trump is the president of the United States. Like, keep that same energy. How you gonna be mad about what a governor is doing, but ain't mad about what the president is doing? And now they all got their pennies in a bunch. Sorry, YouTube. My doggone tripod felt that was holding my phone, and I'm trying to get it back together. Oh, I did not lock something. What I didn't lock? Oh, this. and not the top one. I'm like, what? I didn't lock. So that was their response. But for now, I might leave it here. This might work. This might work on TikTok. Yeah, it's a bad angle, but hey, it's still there. So let me see if I can move it over here. I'm getting it together, y'all. I'm getting it together. I am trying. Okay. I need a phone holder. I don't want to put my drink in there. Okay. So that's what he said. Right. So now let's see if I can find the post that he made. But I want y'all to see Gavin Newsom response. Now these two ladies here, what is the name? They are hilarious. It's two white women that Maga do not like. They call them trans women and everything. But when I tell you she called Donald Trump the Cankles Taco Mac Taco Tits. She always is going in. Oh, Trump. Let me see. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna pick it up, YouTube, and I'm gonna let y'all see the computer. But I mean, not YouTube, TikTok, but YouTube. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all because I tell you, I hollered, and they're like, "Oh, would you laugh like that if it was Obama?" I wouldn't. Nope, I'm a hypocrite, and at least I'm honest.
2025 over at Fox News. These absolute snowflakes cannot handle it when a mirror is put up to them. And Gavin Newsom has placed a three-way mirror. I would even go a 360-degree mirror. And inside this 360-degree mirror are all the little Fox trolls that sit and lie all day, every day to their audience who wakes up every
Currently, he and a social media team, they are busy trying to mock President Trump on X by posting messages in all caps. He's trying to pretend to be Donald Trump. Gavin is also attacking Fox News hosts. He's trying to bait conservatives into social media fights. He's actually referred to our own Tomi Lahren account as Yelp for toilets. Gee, very clever and funny. She'll join us in a moment to respond. Gavin.
Okay. You guys, the fact that they are covering this and they have to hear that Gavin Newsom is calling Yelp for toilets, the fact that they are covering this, you dipshits, you willfully dollars for lying to its audience. Guarantee you they lost 0 audience members for that hickey. All right, put up Gavin's response.
And this is Gavin.
Wow, Fox News can't stop talking about me, Gavin C. Newsom, America's favorite governor. Tonight, their entire primetime lineup was about me. Jesse Waters kept calling me daddy. Very weird, not interested, but thank you.
Because y'all know Maga is calling Trump daddy for some reason. These alpha males whose Maga male supporters are supposed to be, alpha males. These alpha males are getting to calling another man who's not their father daddy, and something that they doing, y'all. So that's what that pun is. They keep calling me daddy. So this is Gavin Newsom's response to Fox News, y'all. So
you. Sean Hannity, very nice guy, nearly cried because I won't take his quote advice. Sorry, Sean. Then they dragged out the B team of dum-dums. Meatball Ron, Tomi Toilet Lahren.
That's him mocking. Oh, I should not be eating this ice. Sorry. I chew ice. But that's him mocking. Trump's like to come up with names for people, the Sleepy Joe and stuff like that. So that's him mocking another imitation of Trump by giving the Republican Party different little names.
And Teddy Cancun Cruz. He even flew back special from Mexico, all whining about me, GCN. They had to, quote, play the music to shut Ted up about my beautiful hair. I get it. So jealous. Total disaster. MAGA hates me because they hate you. They hate that California is the fourth biggest economy in the world. They hate that crime is down, that we're number one in farming. I love the farmers. Manufacturing, tourism, and tech, all while we give affordable health care, free school meals, make America pregnant again, paid baby leave for moms. They should not return anyways. $20 minimum wage and so much more for the people. They hate that Democrats are winning. Fox and MAGA have Newsom derangement syndrome. They should cry harder, sad, GCN. Okay, here's what I have to say about that. 5 gold stars, right? And it's 1000% true. And there's so much great messaging in there. Number one, Ted Cruz is the biggest whiner. Fox Entertainment Channel, they whine. Gavin Newsom points out that they're whining. What's their response to all of this? To whine. These guys have just sat around.
So what they've been saying, yeah. And I think it's quite hilarious. I think they should have been on some. The Democrats should have been on if we're gonna do what you do, okay? It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. They should have been on some shit like that. So what's the problem? You gerrymander, we gonna gerrymander. Like, make it even. Y'all don't want DEI. Y'all don't like equality. We just trying to get some equality in the gerrymandering. Yeah. Now what else happened? So it looks like we're talking about the Texas Democrats had left the state and they came over to places like California, Illinois, in order for them not to redraw these maps. Then I think it was 2 weeks they held out. Then they went back talking about we finna be fighting. How you gonna be fighting? But anyway, they went back. One lady refused to. They went back. They made them pretty much sign permission slips in order to leave. And they had to sign this thing saying that they will get 24. They agreed to 24 hours, pretty much surveillance of somebody following them around for 24 hours to make sure that they don't leave again, right? So they do that. This one lady refused to do it, and so she ended up sleeping in on the floor, well, in the chairs there. She couldn't leave the Texas house. She had to stay there because she refused to sign this paper. And as soon as they got back, they passed it to redraw the maps out. And now this is why Gavin Newsom is doing this, and so we'll see if the Democrats is going to do what they said and redraw their maps. And I don't know. I guess it's about other maps. I don't know. What y'all think about it? I don't know. Now, let's go into what we want to talk about next. I don't know if y'all followed that Young Dolph, the rapper who was unalive, coming out of I believe it was a donut shop in Memphis, right? And I know one person was convicted already. I think another person is going on trial. Then this third person, the prosecutor was saying is the mastermind, and he was just acquitted today. And the trial I think the trial was only a week. I said, I don't know how P. Diddy trial was longer than a trial for unaliving somebody, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was just, I don't even think I thought it started on Monday, but I could be wrong. But I know it ended today, and the jury deliberated for 2 hours, and they came back and they acquitted him. I'm trying to see if I have a video of him. Him and his lawyer came and talked afterwards, and they were saying that this is just the guy said, they asked him, what do you any advice to people who may be going through that? And he was like, yeah, my advice is to to leave Memphis. They asked him, you gonna leave Memphis? He said yes. He said the justice system is corrupt, but his attorney was saying that that they was just trying to try a black man, and nobody would convict on what, because they didn't have any evidence. And his attorney was saying the district attorney, the prosecutors should have dropped that case. They should have dropped the case once they got those people in there, because what happened is the two who did it allegedly were once convicted. So the one who did it, to get a more lenient sentence, he took a plea deal to testify against this guy. But according to the defense, there was no evidence against this guy. And once you listen to his story that he came up with, you just knew that the guy was lying, because he said that he ended up getting shot, and it was blood all in the car. But when they did the light that shows the blood or whatever, there was no blood in that car. And then even he tried to be like, oh, we cleaned it up with bleach. And the detective testified that even if you cleaned it up with bleach, they would be able to see, it would still highlight whatever. So it was like the prosecutor knew, but the prosecutors and police, once they got their mind made up about what didn't happen in the case, they don't care what evidence they get. They just don't like to be proved wrong. And they go and take these black men, the poor men, that includes black and white, Hispanic, whatever. If they know you don't have the money to get an attorney to go and get you the defense that you need, it's going to be hard to fight it in court, because y'all know defense attorneys got a bunch of cases, and they may not devote the time that they should into your case. So he ended up being acquitted for the Young Dolph unaliving. I'm still on YouTube, TikTok, so I have to say unaliving. But for the Young Dolph unaliving, and this is the guy that the two, bang bangers said that was the mastermind. They said that this guy paid them to unalive Young Dolph, but he was acquitted today. So that's that. Yeah, what y'all want to talk about next? Do y'all want to do Lil Nas being high as a kite in the streets in his underwear and his tidy whities? At least they look clean. Or you want to do Tamar Braxton? I think that's all we got for today. Let me look at my list. So much had happened. Nope, that ain't even all I got for today. Okay, so Jesus. Okay, what else? Not guilty, Young Dolph, Lil Nas. Okay, I didn't talk about the Target CEO. Y'all know the CEO of Target stepped down. Did y'all see that on the news? Yeah, because us blacks is still protesting, and the market, the stock prices and things are dropping, and so they finna kick that CEO step down due to that. And I'm like, that ain't solving nothing. Just get your DEI program back. Like Target was doing the dumbest. I guess they figured, like, initially, they may have thought that blacks wasn't gonna do it. It wasn't gonna last that long. We wasn't gonna stand together, or that our pockets ain't that strong that it wasn't gonna affect their bottom line. But it seems like it is affecting their bottom line. And they're firing people, but that still ain't, unless that CEO is the one who made the decision to get rid of y'all DEI program to appease Trump, then, or the Trump administration, then what is him stepping down gonna do? Nah, baby, as loud as y'all was getting rid of that program, come on and be loud and get it back. Or I don't know, is y'all still shopping at Target? Because I see it's like 50-50. People split it 50-50. Like when you talk to people, I don't, but I was never a Target shopper, so I guess it was easier for me. Target is like the closest department store to me, so I would go when it was convenient. You need one thing or something like that, or some clothes. I'm out of bleach or something like that. But like, I'm gonna go to Target or Target. Not my broke ass. I was going right to Walmart. And then it's gonna hit me when we get the boycott Walmart. But as for that, Walmart, Dollar Tree, I'm there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the Target CEO have stepped down. What else did we supposed to talk about? Lil Nas X. Let me see if I can find a video about Lil Nas X that he was over here skating in a not skating, because when I seen him and he had on white boots with this white underwear walking in the street, it looked like, I don't know what time it was, but there was nobody outside, just this car who recorded this video. And I'm like, is this his friends, or he just out here? Because where's his clothes? Where did he take his clothes off at? If this his friends, why are they recording it, putting it out? So I'm assuming it wasn't his friends, just some people who end up seeing him. But now it's coming out. So that video came out, but now it's being said that, police end up getting called. He tried to fight the police. They took him to the hospital. And I don't know what his OD's coming in at, but I'm finna show y'all on YouTube, which this is from World Star. And then I'm gonna just get the camera for TikTok and show y'all. Like the video as y'all come in. Like the video on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok if you haven't already, because I'm trying to meet a goal there too. And then follow me. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Tootie Talk Sense, all together, no spaces. And let me get this, turn it around so y'all can see. Is it on? Yeah. Okay.
Nah. Hey,
What
don't
up?
be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No.
Go ahead, babe.
Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Hey, for everybody coming to the party.
Yes.
I am serving you, and you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yeah. You might get
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
every side.
Wait. You have to wait.
Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Woo! Batty boy, want you give it to me, baby? Batty boy, want you give it to me, baby? That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far away so you never see it again. I don't like phones. Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party, girl. What's your problem? Break it down, break it down, break it down.
Lil Nas X man.
$500,000 all blues, bitch. We went large. Quarter.
That's gonna get what you call it. Did I mute here? Yeah, I muted here. Let's see. Okay. I'm not muted anymore. Okay. I had to tend to my baby. She was calling me, and so I had to tend to my baby. I'm back, y'all. So let me read what they said. Did they say anything about it, or they just asked? Let's see if I can find it. This thing, wait, let me stop sharing my screen until I can bring it up. I don't know why this thing is taking forever, but anyway, I can't bring. It's the internet is lagging here. But the ones who's just joining, we already talked about Gavin Newsom and his mimicking of Trump and how he's got the Maga, the Fox News, pennies in a bunch. We talked about the Democrats, the Texas Democrats returning and how the maps was passed and the plan going forth is California and Illinois. California and Illinois now supposed to be trying to change their maps to get more seats. And let's see, what else did we talk about? We talked about the Young Dolph, the guy who was alleged to have paid he was acquitted today. What else did we talk about, child? What else did we talk about, child? I think that's what. Oh, and the Target CEO has stepped down. So I see more people are joining on TikTok. So I'm just trying to catch y'all up on what happened. Now we're talking about Lil Nas X. Just showed y'all the video of him strolling through the streets. Now let's read this article of what they are alleging happened. Oh wait, is this one? Is this one? Grammy winner Lil Nas X strolled through Studio City early Thursday morning, ending in his hospitalization and his arrest on suspicion of charging at a police officer. The 26-year-old musician, known for his hit, including Old Town Road and Industry Baby, was transported to a local hospital for a possible OD, and NAPD spokesperson confirmed to Times on Thursday. Police did not confirm the singer's identity, but told the Times that around 5:50, officers responded to the 1100 block of Ventura Boulevard to report of a nude man walking in the street. TMZ first reported on a single hospitalization, sharing video of the singer strutting the street down a mostly empty Ventura Boulevard, wearing only white underpants and cowboy boots. Police alleged that the suspect charged an officer upon their arrival, and he was taken into custody. The Los Angeles Fire Department also reported to the 3700 block of North Chahana, I ain't gonna mess up that name, I don't know, Boulevard, where they picked up the musician. A spokesperson confirmed to the Times. The spokesperson did not share additional information about the singer's condition. Police booked the singer, LAPD Valley Jail section, later Thursday morning on suspicion of misdemeanor battery on a police officer. Representative for Lil Nas did not immediately respond for comments. So I don't know where they getting. I guess they just took him in because of the way he was acting on a alleged OD, but then they took him to jail because I don't see where that come in at. Yeah, but I am praying that he gets the help that he needs, because I was reading that his mom was or is addicted to crack. So people are speculating that that could contribute to it. That Lil Nas X came out with his Old Town Road, and then he came out the closet, and I don't know what made him come out, but then that's what happened. They saying he lost fans because of that. I didn't see that. It seems like once he started doing like giving the devil lap dance and stuff like that, that's what I seem to have remembered the fans getting lost from. But I can't say. But maybe he's going through something in life as far as that. And I'm like, where was his friends? Where did he come from? Because you have to, maybe he lives somewhere in the area, and are you not have no friends there? Because if you're hitting rock bottom right now, it's possible that his behavior then drove his friends away or something like that. I don't know. But I had to get out of here because, as y'all can hear, my baby's at the door crying. So I'm not going to even, we're going to go through, she ain't even crying. She just waiting to get my attention because her dad then went outside in the backyard. But Tamar Braxton had posted that she woke up in a pool of blood, and people have been calling her phone. So some of her teeth was missing. But the video came out. She was out with Funky Dineva. At a party. But then with that post, but she's not telling nobody what happened. She talking about she don't really remember what happened. It's crazy. Y'all, we'll get more into that next time. I got to get out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I will catch y'all next time. Bye.
The night blade, yeah. Scroll in the tube, found a star in the chaos. Shorty spitting facts like a mod.